and I blinked and it's already 5 o'clock. I feel like sometimes it's important to just sit for a second, especially as moms, especially with everything that we have going on. Blue? Well, hello. Welcome back to today's vlog. I'm gonna do a little day in the life. We had more of a slow morning today. We're starting off homeschool with some painting. I want to get them into more crafts because I feel like crafts are so fun and a really easy way to replace toys. So they're doing it just a bunch of random painting. I can't remember last time I had them paint. It was probably like in the summer. It's been a very long time. So while they're doing that, I'm gonna make myself a little green juice or smoothie. I made it yesterday and it was so good and so refreshing. I'm just really craving that right now. I already have my athletic greens, but I'm just still really thirsty. I wake up so thirsty. So I'm going to get my supplies for that. Okay, I did a bunch of spinach. I feel like spinach is the main part of the smoothie. I did like a fourth of a banana. I don't want it to be too much banana because I don't want it to be too sweet. I want it to be like green tasting. Pineapple. A little ginger. A whole lemon. This is what's gonna make it like super sour. Did set down a tablecloth and that makes it up really easy. I just threw it straight into the wash. I actually just saw on Instagram that we have these like silicone like mats that you can use for your kids for painting, and it's like already included and has like little cutouts for you to put the paint and whatnot. So definitely think I should invest in that because we would use it a lot. And then we can actually use it in the homeschool area. Okay, I don't know if I already said this. Angela is napping the mornings. She essentially wakes up, breastfeeds, goes downstairs for a little bit, plays for like 15-20 minutes. We'll eat normal food, and then she goes back down to nap again. She's normally like back down for her first nap by 9 a.m. If I like don't look at my phone for 20 minutes, I'm like flooded with emails and just like random little things I need to get back to people about. But today is I just noticed Ari put his pants on, but he put them on backwards. Today I have just a couple of like random work things here and there. Normally in the mornings when I wake up, normally I wake up either 5 or 6 o'clock. First thing I will do is work, just because that's the easiest way for me to be able to homeschool the kids and get what I need to get done by a certain time. If there's like a deadline or something needs to get posted by a specific time, like my videos, I try to post them by like 3 or 4, sometimes even earlier. So if I have a video that goes live today, which I do, I will do that first thing in the morning so that I can export and go up on YouTube, and like that normally takes several hours. But this morning I did not do that. I slept in until 7, and so once I'm done with this, they're playing really cute, so I think I will take advantage of them playing really well and wait for them to see if there's a break in their play before we do homeschool, which is the best part about homeschool because there's no hard start time and like we can do it whenever we want. The video that I'm posting today, I got back from my editor last night. I go through and fine comb it and just like add my little touches to it. A lot of you, sorry, they're so loud, but they're playing so cute. A lot of you guys didn't even know that I had an editor just because I still go through it and add my little flair to it, so. Very refreshing. An answered prayer that they're playing because I just finished. It took me about 45 minutes. I kind of just combed through it and watch it, and now it's exporting, and I'm going to, while it's exporting, I'm gonna make the thumbnail for it, and then I'm gonna homeschool the kiddos. They're eating snacks, they're playing with their babies. All right, we had mod a couple months ago or over the weekend. That's what I'm gonna give the kids for lunch because we have some left over. I am reading through the Bible this year. I can't remember if I told you guys or not, but I'm doing it in a chronological order. I'll link the one that I'm doing down below because it is through the Bible app, but I am behind. I am 5 days behind, and it's been a little bit discouraging just because I'm doing it with a group of people and they're all not behind. But when I was traveling and stuff, it was so hard for me to like, I feel like even though I was only gone for 2 days, it's 2 weeks later and I feel like I'm still recovering from it and like still trying to get the house back to how it was. Like, it's just crazy what happens when you're just gone for just 2 days. It was 3 days, but 2 nights. But yeah, I'm a little behind. That's okay, because that's why we have grace. And the whole reason why I'm doing it is not to just rush and hurry up and just read through and just check it off my list. I genuinely want to understand and know what I am reading. And so if you struggle with reading like me, and that's just like not how you hold information, what I will do is I will read it and then I go on streetlights and listen to it, and it makes it way easier. Yeah. Hey, listen, I have not had my coffee today and I'm kind of just slugging through. The kids are finishing up homeschool. They have just like a couple of random activities. Evangeline is still napping. I'm going to like sit down for 5 minutes. I'm going to put a timer on my phone. I'm not going to sit on my phone. I'm just going to sit here for 5 minutes because I don't want to have a coffee right now. Jordan's going to bring me one home later, but I feel like sometimes it's important to just sit for a second, especially as moms, especially with everything that we have going on. That I feel like my favorite part about breastfeeding is that she frequently makes me stop and sit, but I'm gonna do that without having to be breastfeeding, just because my body needs it right now. My body's telling me to take a break, so I'm gonna do just that. Can you hear that? I'm coming, Sissy! Well, while I sit here and feed Sissy, I want to share a conversation that we recently had with one of our friends. It was very random because he's like has his life so planned out, very wise. Like, he's the type of person that you like want to take advice from and like want to listen to. And once we had Evangeline, he like just point blank asked us, he goes, "Do you guys have life insurance?" And we were like, "No." I mean, I was like, I'm 26 years old. Like, I don't know. I was like, no, I've never really thought of getting life insurance right now. And he like went off on this like rant of a company that he used called Ethos. And he was explaining how every year that you wait to buy life insurance, it goes up anywhere between 8 to 10%. And so like the younger you get life insurance, the more cost effective it would be, the more money you would save. And the really cool thing about Ethos, you just fill out a couple of questions here and there, and then they give you a quote, and then you're able to lock in a rate, and then you have life insurance. It's really cool. I'm gonna have a link down below for them. Thank you to them for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I think mothers really need to think about this. If you have a mortgage, you need to think about this, because the last thing you'd want to do is leave your family with any debt with a mortgage. Like, this would ensure that your family is covered, and this would ensure that they are okay. I think it's really cool, very wise. I feel like not a lot of people are talking about it, but it needs to be talked about because it's really important. So I will leave a link down below, and I would quickly try to get it, just because the quicker and sooner you do it, the lower your rate will be, the less you'll spend. It's really simple and easy. Ethos like just makes it chef's kiss for an experience. The link down below will give you a free quote so you can see how much it would cost you. But again, I'm just trying to implore any mothers to just quickly just do it, just get out of the way, and you'll be so thankful. So thank you again to Ethos for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Okay, now Sissy is 6 months old. Oops, one of the kids touched this lens. So that means we have started to introduce some foods to her. I, in the past, with the other kids, have done baby-led weaning, which is where they feed themselves. There's several accounts that I will link down below that I have like loved and used. I'm gonna do that for her as well. It's the only thing about baby-led weaning is that you need to have very specific foods. So like, for example, banana is one of them, and avocado. I don't have both. I don't have either banana or avocado. So I am going to give her a little bit of yogurt today. I also do not give my kids dairy when they're young, just because in the past I've noticed that all of them would have like upset tummies, and just like, if I do, it's like oat milk yogurt or like cashew. I'm about to give this to her. Ready? I went ahead and made her some eggs. There is like an official way to make it with baby-led weaning, where you kind of make it like an omelet and then you slice it up. But I just made it like this, and I'm just gonna hand feeder. This is the cup I will use for the kids. I'll link them down below. I get them off of Amazon. I have this kind, and then I have this kind that is like a little thing, but I've used this for them in the baby stage as well as like the toddler stage. This is where I'll put Alethea and Ari's syrup, and if they want to drink and like use their own syrup, they just pour it themselves. It's nice having those. And then it's like also nice having them when like guests come over and you serve them coffee. Oops. Because you can put cream in there and it just like looks really cute. You can put it on a tray. So I use them a lot, but I really am a big fan of using open cups for kids. They say they can go straight from breast to open cup. I'm gonna try to skip bottles and sippy cups and all of that with her. So we'll see that. We will see that.
Look, I got a cup.
Ooh.
I got a cup. I put cup over there. I will put cup.
Once I'm done feeding her though, I am gonna make my thumbnail for the video that's gonna go up, and then I am gonna get ready to go record a podcast today. I am doing a girl talk. But it's actually the first girl talk that we're doing this year. I'm gonna have my friend Gabby on. If you follow me on Instagram, I've shared her story before, but she has 2 twin girls who were born at 26 weeks. They've been in the NICU their whole life so far. It's been 100 days in the NICU, but the miracles and healing and just like what the Lord has done during their time being there has just been insane. And just witnessing their faith, and these little girls have no idea how much they've impacted my faith and my life, and they're babies. They were 1 pound and 2 pounds when they first went to the NICU. Now one is 6 pounds and the other one is 7 pounds, and they'll get to come home soon. But Gabby is going to be sharing her experience and her story.
You mean Gabby and Dylan?
Yeah. Yes.
Dad, I saw Gabby and Johnny.
One day, really soon, they're gonna be able to bring Selah, and then they'll be able to bring Noah. We have Monday dinners with them, and Alethea and Ari always ask like when the girls are gonna come, and obviously they haven't been able to yet, but really soon they will, so we're super excited. I'm gonna get to go record that in a little bit. Jordan and I are gonna switch with the kids.
Close the door. Stop feeding her.
It's okay, she gets messy. You and Ari used to get even messier than this when you would eat. Why don't we let her finish eating, and then when she's all done, then we can change it. That's why I kept her in her PJs, so that when she's done, I can take off her PJs and put new clothes, and they're all clean.
Can I put brand new PJs?
Where's Ari?
I think he went outside. Yep, he did. Give me Ruby's door. These are curts. Let me get my curts. My small
Start recording very soon. Just waiting on our coffees. Maria just got here. And I blinked and it's already 5 o'clock. I feel like that happens every single day. We finished recording. It was so good. I cannot wait for you to hear the miracles that the Lord has done in Gabby's life. I'll link the podcast down below. I'm not sure if this video would have already gone. I actually think, so the podcast is going up on Monday, on the 6th, and I think this video is going up on Tuesday, so that episode would have already been out, so I will link it down below. But we also just made my mama's wake up video that went live, and the feedback has been really nice, and it makes me really happy when it's received well, just because I think when making such bold statements, it can go one of either way, and so it just praise the Lord that people are coming at it with a soft heart and are able to receive it, and I'm just really excited. So we are gonna go, what's the game plan for the rest of the day?
We are going to swing by our pastor's house, drop off a thank you note.
Oh yeah.
I gotta go do some other returns at the store, and then we're going to dinner. and then we're going to Target
to get some Play-Doh. I don't know if I said it this morning, but the kids have been asking for Play-Doh and I want to do more crafts with them. So I feel like if I have a good supply of paint stuff and a good supply of Play-Doh, that's a really great thing for us to do in the morning. The only thing we have not done today is our hour outside. So it's just too cold. It was 3 degrees yesterday, and that is without the wind, because here in Michigan there's something called wind chill, which brings it down even more. So let's see. So the feel like today is 12. The feel like yesterday was what, -9, -6? But I think I'm gonna end this vlog just because it's gonna start getting dark out. I'm gonna close out today's video. I will have a link down below to Ethos, and you will be able to get a free quote today. So I will link that down below. Love you guys, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye.